Hey there. Today, boys and girls, we are going to have a fun activity of making our own instrument. A homemade, handmade, things that you have around the house instrument. Important to know, you must check with your parent before you do this activity because I want you to have permission to use whatever materials you choose to use. And I also want you to do it in an area which is responsible so it doesn't make a mess if you use something that potentially could. I'm going to show you two instruments that you could do if you wanted to copy what I do and find out how it's interesting to you. Or better yet, you could make your own instrument based on the things I'm going to show you to get ideas or your own ideas. The first one I'm going to show you is like a drum. And I went into my cabinet and found something I already have, and it's mostly empty. So it actually is going to serve nicely as a drum, and the cover has a lot of give to it. And to make sound with it, I'm going to use my wooden spoons, and I get a nice rhythm. And I can play on the middle and on the rim to get a different sound. And that is a rhythm instrument. The second choice that you can do is a type of instrument that would be a melodic instrument. And for this one, I'm going to use water. So it's going to be important to put a towel down. And I'm going to choose different size of water holders, for a better word. So I have a coffee cup and I have a large pitcher with water in it. Actually, it's a mixing bowl. And I'm going to put some of this water into this coffee cup. And there you go. It's kind of a science experiment too. And I want you to think about which item is going to have a higher or a lower sound. Think about that for a minute. Got your guess? Let's find out. And I'm going to make a different sound. Instead of the wooden spoons, I'm going to use my beaters from my mixer. And let's see. Okay, definitely can see that the bigger one gets the sound. And you can change this by adding more or less water. And I didn't change that much water, but you could mess around with that, not mess, and see which one actually gives you a higher or a lower sound. Now, this instrument shows pitch or melody, and you could use more than two items and create your own little song. And that's just an example. And this would be a melodic instrument. So if you want to do one of these or both, that's fine with me. This one is a rhythm. This one is a melody. And you can be creative and find your own too. After you find your instruments and make them, then I'm going to ask you to record a short video of yourself playing them. And you probably have to have somebody else record it for you and then submit it to Schoology. There is a place for you to submit your homemade instrument. Have fun with it, and I'll be looking forward to seeing your work.